What up, guys? It's been a little while. I know it's been a month since I released a video because it's been cold. Gauges are doing good. I know somebody asked if they actually work. Yes, they actually work. They work perfectly fine. The plug-in's there. It's wired for it. It's going to work. Today, we're getting into the BMR subframe connector kit, support kit, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to throw this on. We got to get Cliff all good and cleaned up. And because he is super dirty, man. Outside. Inside's good and clean now. But yes, everything works good here. I do have a little fitment issue here. I guess the clips don't like to stay in, but I'll eventually get that fixed. I noticed it yesterday when I was wiping it down. I think one of the clips are missing right here. But don't worry, I got more clips. I got all the clips from the old car, or the old piece that went here, so. Other than that, I think it's just one clip's missing and it just don't want to catch, but. So, we're gonna get this car jacked up. I gotta go into the basement here. Last year at Pitts, I tried to run my track pack, some Nitto NT555 R2s on a set of race star wheels. The lug nuts I had would not work on my car. Even though it came off S550, it still would not work. I could not get them centered up at all. So since we're gonna have the rear wheels off, we're gonna test fit one. Make sure it works. That way, Pitts this year, we can be on the said drag radials. I know I've stuck my foot in my mouth and told Jake, good old Italian Stallion 410, that I would race the dark horse at the track. So, see how that works out. Hopefully we can beat them. So, with no further ado, let's just get into this video. Alright guys, here you go. Drag pack. Yes, it's the wrong way, but it's okay. I'm just test fitting. I had to order the lug nuts, center rings, all that good stuff for it. So, we are ready for Pitts. Knoxville Speedway, I believe, is where we're going this year. We'll be switching over to these, running these at the drag strip. Whew. Now let's get into the heavy work. Let's get this IRS subframe connector done. Alright, here's what we got going so far. Now I will show you on the other side. This is driver's side. It took me a minute to figure this out because the CJ Pony Parts video shows another part here that connects to here, but looks like they've removed it. We need to tap this up in here in the back side of the subframe, and I'll show you how to put all this together here in a sec. There we go. So that's all the way up. Now we can line this up. We got a nut and washer that goes on the top side. Now, let me put this camera down real quick, guys. Hold on. Okay, so now you can see nut washer on there. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, there you go. Now we got to get these in here. Of course, you don't want to tighten that up back there until you get this tight. So this is the front part. Like I said, in the CJ Pony Parts video, it shows taking this off, these two bolts out. But we don't have to do that because we don't have that piece that goes up underneath here. In the video, it looks like a small piece that goes here. So let me find out what socket and stuff we need. We'll be right back. Alright, so the front bar is installed. As you can see, we'll go back and torque this up with the actual torque wrench in a minute. Front side is in as well. I know these have to be torqued at 40. I think these are 128 foot-pounds, I think. So I have to look again. But this is going to keep the front of this cradle from walking back and forth. Like I said, the other side, I'll show you how to get this set up, this bolt. But now we've got to take apart back here. We gotta get this nut out, these two out, because that rear cradle will sit up in here, overlap onto here, or the rear brace, sorry, not the cradle. But we'll pull this bolt out, pull these out for the sway bar. These will go back in, this one will go back in, and then voila, we done. I do believe these will go back in. I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure these will go back in. Whew. So far so good to be on the ground. I gotta hurry up and get this done so I can get this car washed for tomorrow, because we're going to Nashville Cars and Coffee. We'll show you footage of that next week. While I'm here, I might as well go ahead and tell you now, there will be a couple weeks without videos. February 9th, I'm going in to have deviated septum surgery. Finally. That's the reason why I breathe so heavy, because it's nasally. And the daggum camera, and it drives me up the wall because, well, I can't breathe out of my nose that well. So we're going to get that fixed, and instead of y'all seeing me look like I fought Buster Douglas or something and got my ass kicked real bad, I figure we'll just, you know, take our time, get back, and then we'll get on Papa Smurf there. We'll start the Fox body. Actually, we're going to do this first. Forgot about that. We got to get this out of the shop before we can start on that. So we'll get the Civic rebuilt. We're just going to rebuild the D16 white. We do have a V16A sitting here, but unfortunately it's toast. We'll get into that another day. So this one's going to get engine rebuilt, new clutch, new flywheel, all that good stuff, new brakes, suspension, new exhaust, and then brand new paint, because we've got body parts over there for the whole front end, and we got some goodie parts for it too. So, but let's get back into this, and we'll talk about that later. All right, back on my back again. Yay me. So once we pull this bolt out here, this will fit up in here as such, basically like that. Your sway bar bushing bolts will go through here, and of course that big mamma jamma there, I don't even know what size that is. It looks like a 21. Grab it. I'm a 21. I took the wheel off. And let's see. It is. So I'm going to get this pulled completely out. Get these two out. And then we'll come back to it. Okay. In. So you do reuse these bolts. Those are 13 millimeter on the sway bar bushing. 21 here. Not bad. Alright guys, like I said, I was going to show you how to get this bottom bolt set up. You've got all your little bolts here. You're going to take this washer, and we're going to do it just like this. Alright, so you're going to take this bolt. You got this little bitty washer. It slides on. Alright. Take this, slip it down on top of it. Once you get that in, take one of your big gold washers, slip it on. This sleeve goes on as well. This is going to go into the actual subframe. This is going to kick out the top. Now when you get to the top, once you get this hammered in, like I showed you earlier, you're going to put this on top of it. Your subframe is going to be here. And then you put your nut on, up on top of the subframe. Easy. Now the back side, guys, I goofed. Driver's side's completely done, but I forgot the spacer. The spacer goes on top here, and then your bolt, your factory bolt, goes through both of those, and then you put it back up and tighten it up. So driver's side's got to come back apart. I'm not going to film that, waste your time with it, but I am going to get this in, get this knocked out, get that in, knocked out pretty quick, because you can tell the car is filthy and it's nighttime already. I'm running backwards here. This thing has kicked my butt, but it's okay because I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get the car clean, then I'm gonna go get me some food. So let's get this knocked out real quick. All right, guys, so that is the finished rear, and this is the finished front. And I dropped you guys. So that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get this car washed. Like I said, we got to get ready for Cars and Coffee tomorrow in Nashville, and I still got to try to edit this and get this up tonight, which I doubt I will, but I'm gonna try. Maybe to get out tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I know I've been gone for a little bit. Like I said, this coming Friday, having the nose surgery, so I'm gonna be gone for about 3 weeks, and then I'll be back. We'll get onto the Civic. I need to finish getting this cleaned out and into that box. Neither here nor there. We'll get the shop cleaned up, get back to it, get back to normal schedule, get the Civic done, get on Papa Smurf. We have Ponies and the Smokies coming up next month. So that being said, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on. We love you. Let's bring it. Dream big. See you guys.